You're rolling.
Alright, so we're going to show you right now how to put an access door, a small access door through the Duraskirt so that you could reach in and get to a water valve or something like that that you have to access through the skirting. Right here is our little access door bar, the little threshold for the door. And so it's going to be an opening about as big as these lines right here. If you need to come closer to show them, I don't know if you can see it, but
they're good.
Alright, so this is going to be sitting here when we're done. This piece I cut out will become our door. We've notched out here for a dryer vent that's going to be fit next to the door. And then, so I'm going to start cutting. Be loud for a moment, but keep it rolling. We'll so then I'll do my fit here. Make sure that I got this sliced out right. That's going to fit in there. And this piece that I cut will become a door, and we're going to bolt a handle to it. So we'll come back and show you how. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attach this handle to this access door with these bolts and washers. And what we have on our service truck is I've got a roto hammer with a 1/4 inch drill bit, masonry bit. That'll drill out plenty for these bolts that we're putting in. And then down here as we're plugged in, I got an inverter in the truck as my generator. So I just flip that on, and that gives me my power for the drill. So I'm going to line up one side, and you always drill from the face of the panel towards the back and let it bust out to the back. Okay, so that completes one hole. So I get the bolts bolt down through that hole to brace my handle while I drill the next side. So I'm going to get that right in there. And that's it for that. Now the bolts on the back side, on the back of the panel. Let me flip this around in the sunlight for you. As you can see, these bust out big area in the back, but you'll never see it, and that's what these fender washers are for on the bolts. Look at that. Yeah, the fender washers help fill in those gaps. So let me get this showing you what we've done here with this panel. You'll recognize this is the one we cut the hole through for the dryer vent, and this access door. The access door is to access this water valve right inside. The dryer vent's going back. What we've done, normally we would just install a bracket to support at the joint here. As the panels go, we put one bracket at that joint, the next joint, all the way down. But once we reached this panel, we had to put a bracket up here for this joint, and then of the next panel. But on an access door, we have to put these brackets here and here in addition to this bar. So once those are set at the top, then this access door that you saw me drill earlier is all ready. I've bolted the handle on. Got the fender washers back here with the nuts holding those in place. And I want to orient this door exactly the way it was when we cut it out of the panel. So the top here is the uncut side, the top of the factory edge. These three sides are the cut edges. That we saw cut. So then that just goes up into place right against those top brackets, pushes in, and now we have an access port. And the only other thing is the we got to watch for is the screen material that's coming along up inside of here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there's the screen material. You can see that. Okay, we are showing you how to put a screen up. This is the screen material. It's about 3 feet long, 3.5, 4 inches wide, and you start by bending it into a U shape, and you slightly leave this back edge longer than the front edge. The back edge meaning the one that's going to go against the skirting. The front comes out against the trim board. So we don't want to pinch it all the way in half like that, just trying to get it into a shape, and we just run our fingers down along here to create that U shape along this whole 3-foot length. Okay, so now it's all shaped correctly. It's nice and wide. So it fills this space up in here. Now my other screen ended right here, and I want to just overlap by a couple inches, maybe 1 inch to 3 inches, something like that. And then we're just going to kind of gently push it up into the gap, keeping that U up at the top. And then I'm going to get the drill with some screws, and we'll put a screw right at the joint where I overlapped. And there's a bracket there, so okay. Oh yeah, I'm just putting that screw head just till it starts pulling the screen up into place. You don't want to screw it in tight. It'll rip, the screw head will go right up through the screen material. Then I want to do another one about in the middle of the screen. Again, just screwing it in until the screw starts pulling up on that screen material. Alright, that screw went a little sideways, so let me just grab another one. Doesn't hurt to have 2 of them. There we go. Just like that. Holds that screen up in place. Now, right over the access door, if I try to put this door in, it's going to hit that screen material. And I don't want that to be hitting, but the screen does need to hold the access door. So I'm just going to gently bend this bottom edge back towards the belly band, towards me, to create a soft edge for this access door to bump up against. There, now we have a more of a smooth edge. If I place that door against these brackets back here and slide up, it slides right in behind the screen. I'll just double check.